right, if you're just joining us, you're still on to Enterprise Morning, reaching you from Enterprise Television. Let's get to our conversation for today. President Bola Tinubu met suspended Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara in London, making their first face-to-face meeting since Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers on March the 18th. The move removed the Fubara and his deputy Ngozi Odu, citing months of intense political instability that paralyzed the governance. Vice-Admiral Ibas was appointed sole administrator. The London meeting, reportedly requested by Fubara, aimed to calm the ongoing crisis. Tinubu had been abroad since April the 2nd, first in Paris and then London. Though specifics were in shared, sources say they discussed the possibility of Fubara returning to office before his 6 months suspension ends. Notably, absent was Fubara's political godfather, current FCT minister Nyesom Wike, who was said to be uneasy about the talks. Tinubu expected to meet with Fubara, Wike and Rivers State lawmakers soon to find out what has to be done there. We still have with us Barrister Tunji Abdul Hamid. Thank you so very much, Barrister, for being here. We truly do appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's get into talking on this particular matter. Do you really think Nyesom Wike is truly disturbed, knowing that he was not at the meeting, which of course he would have loved to be in at this point? And what does it speak to the relevance of Nyesom Wike with President Bola Tinubu?
Yeah, I think every politician who is having see, in politics, even 1 hour, it's a long time. So if you have a meeting today and 3 hours later, those positions you've reached at that meeting may change. So you don't go to sleep on that conclusion. That solution is finalized. So Wike may be worried to an extent that, look, he wasn't part of the meeting. He may be worried as to maybe he is not aware of what they have said behind him. But the president that I know and the way Mr. Wike is today, the president will not do anything that will affect the interest of Mr. Wike. All along, if you see the kind of intervention by the president, you will realize that Mr. President is indirectly working for Mr. Wike. So if whatever the meeting they are holding today, I believe what I am thinking that will be the discussion is that, look, this is politics. I allowed your guy to be in charge. Do this for him. Went to his answer, and you enjoy your stay. If I even come to our party and then you were so this, maybe those are kind of a discussion. And then you see most of our politicians in Nigeria, they are selfish. When the politicians don't fight for you, they are fighting for themselves. And that's why you see anything that will bring Mr. Fubara back, he may not be fast to it. He may want to accept and say, okay, if it's me begging, especially when Mr. Wike has even said, if he apologizes, I will accept it.
Yes. So
he may even say that is the way to go. That the man as if he's even ready to accept me if I come to apologize. So we have a system in Nigeria that is not about people. It's about their interest. Even our people are not even there, because most people are saying, Fubara should just comply so that he will enjoy his stay in office. People don't even care. What the people concerned about is that how to retain your position. So whether you compromise and give the entire state to an individual, whether you compromise and give the entire resources of the state to an individual, people don't care. What people are talking about is that just comply, just cooperate, just play politics and enjoy your position. It's a sad situation that we have ourselves in the country, and I will not be surprised if Mr. Fubara is also thinking that line, that let me just go and meet them, let me talk to them, let me find a way around the issue, let me tell them my desire to be subservient to them, and then they cooperate, and then I continue with my office. Yeah, I will not be surprised if that we have not the gist or the cocoa of what they discuss in local palace has not been. We have not seen it. We only know they met and they discussed. There is no highlight as to what they have discussed. But I know it's about Fubara coming back or not coming back, or about what Fubara would do for him to be able to come back. So I think it's a meeting that they need to this kind of a meeting. If a meeting that have been held earlier before now, were not a kind of meeting that the president is showing a side, probably they will not be in this level. If the president has talked true to his minister, look, you are now you are no longer a governor. You are now a minister at the FEC. Allow the governor to run his race in the state. Maybe probably will not be here. But the president is not even willing to do that because the president is playing politics. The president is interested in Rivers State and any other state that is available to carry because of 2027. So the president wants to be in good book of Mr. Wike, thinking Mr. Wike has the control of Rivers State. Now that if they have Mr. Fubara in their midst, it makes Rivers State easy for them. They have the governor, they have Mr. Wike, then Rivers State become an easy area to catch. You see, if you recall, some governors are already expressing their desire to work for the president openly because of that. Most of them, people would think they are doing it for their state. They are doing it for their personal interest. They want to go back to get their second term with ease, and that's what they are doing. They are playing politics to be able to. That kind of policies is that's what the people in Nigeria will celebrate as somebody who know how to play politics. When you are in Nigeria and you know how to maneuver, you know how to compromise, you know how to manipulate, then people praise you and say you are a good politician. People will not praise you to say this man is a good, is a good administrator. He can govern very well. He know how to govern. They won't tell you that. What they will tell you is that you know how to play politics. And you see what if you listen to, if you watch Mr. Wike's media chats, which I don't even see any relevance of it, you will realize that whenever they ask him questions, he talk about as a politician. As a politician. So their own is not about governance, it's about politics. So if you believe any of them, it's at their own peril. They are working for their own personal interest. They are not working for you. And that's what I want people to know. The majority of these people are, whatever they are doing, they will say in the interest of the state. Because, for instance, Governor Akwa Ibom said that he wants to align with the state at the center. What is the meaning of alignment with the state at the center? Are you saying if a state is not a APC state, that state will not develop? Are you not collecting money? Is the government not collecting money for the development of the state? Is not making money for the purpose of developing the state? Why must it be federal that will help him develop the state? Why must it be alignment with the federal? Wike, when he was in power, he has no alignment with the federal. Yes. So he was even fighting them. He was able to do certain things that the people are praising him for. So I don't know why some people, because some governors are lazy. They don't even have what it takes to be governor. They were just lucky to be there. They are just privileged. In this country, any idiot can become a governor as long as you have money or you have people around you who can manipulate him. That's what it takes to win the election, to become a governor in Nigeria. Not your intelligence, not your brilliancy, not what you have upstairs, but your ability to manipulate. Once you have that and you have money and you can manipulate, you can become a governor in this country. And that's why it's very easy for them to manipulate people and tell them
yes,
for the benefit of you people, so that they will be able to attract the better people into our state. How can you say so? Are you not as a governor? Are you not making money? Are you not collecting allocation? Are you not collecting IGR? Are you not making IGR in your state? What is the essence of those money for? Is it not for development of the state? The current president of today, in 1999 or so, he has issue with the federal. That was what even gave them the courage to think outside the box and create a avenue to make more money, even in a way that is creating hardship to the people. But people were celebrating them because they were able to wriggle around without even recourse to the federal government. So, but because we have governors here who cannot even think, who don't know what to do, they want to just look for shortcuts and do that. So, I will not be surprised if Mr. Fubara, in an attempt to return back to the office as governor, because for his personal gain, agreed to whatever they tell him to come and do. And I will not be surprised if that agreement, he will abide by it, because he will not want a situation that happened again this time. Because there was a time they did a solution which was not signed by which was signed by all the party, but which was alleged that the Mr. Governor did not follow through. He may want to this time around not do that type of thing. Probably after winning the second term, he may now change his mind and then become a man of his own. But in politics, most times these days, most of our politicians are not on their own. They want to dance to the tune of certain people, particularly when you see certain people as the alpha and omega of politics in Nigeria.
Very, very true, Barrister. That's so very apt. And I'm so unfortunate that we're having this sort of politics. I can't remember if we have ever had this bad, from the First Republic down onto what we have today. But you did say that politics is a game of interest. Very hypocritical job, if you would ask me, because you don't know what the next man is thinking about, if he will throw you under the bus or not. Let's assume that Fubara agrees to whatever it is they are bringing to him. Do you think there might be something in the inside of Fubara that might go against some of the things they have planned? Because right now, Fubara has had the opportunity of seeing those that are against him. Some of the commissioners and those he had placed in the positions of authority have turned against him. So do you think he is playing another good game like he learned from Nyesom Wike on just pretending and maybe going against what he wants in his mind?
I don't believe those commissioners that we are talking about, he was the one that put them in place. He wasn't. They were imposed on him by the former governor, and they were selected for him. And once there's a disagreement between himself and the former governor, those who since they came in through the former governor, they have to go and they have to disrespect him. That's how you see the House of Assembly. They are also not loyal to him because they are loyal to the former governor. So for me, like I said, I will not be surprised if the governor agreed to whatever they are bringing to him. But whether it is in interest of the people or not, as long as he will take him back to the office, he may likely support that, and he may like say, "Let me just take it first, and then we'll take it from there." Your question again, another thing you said, I can't remember.
Yes, I actually said with what we have today, the type of politics that we play today, have we seen any of that since our first republic, where people do not have a mind of their own? It's becoming more of a rubber-stamped kind of politics. You do as your mentor has instructed you to do.
It's always been like that, but it's becoming more daring now. It's always been like that. People have always been playing politics of interest. It's always been like that. You see them, they play politics of interest. I tell you, you see, what people who see APC as a stable party today, let APC leave government tomorrow. You now know that. So these people are not even settled. They are just, most people are bottling their grievances because they have the president. They believe that, look, they don't want to be seen as being in the bad book of the president. They want to be recognized. They want to be relevant, and that's why you see them aligned. You can see Mr. Wike, who is not ready to settle with anybody. I also want to talk about that. You see, when you talk about the settlement you are talking about, it depends on whether Mr. Wike is interested or not. Because when Mr. Wike is fighting you or is having issue with you, it is not you that will determine whether, or it is not the consensus between the two of you or any other person that is intervening that will determine whether or not that dispute will be settled. It is whether or not Mr. Wike is interested in settling the matter, probably because whatever he is looking for has been achieved. It's because it's always about him. Once his own term, once settlement is not about his term, you can't settle. And that's why you see what happened in PDP. It's not as if there was no so much advances to him to have the matter settled. But because he's made up his mind that this is what I want to, if I don't get this, no other way. So for me, the settlement of this matter is not only in the hands of Mr. Governor. Even if the Governor agree to abide by the terms, if Mr. Wike is not interested in dealing with him again, because there will be suspicion. I'm telling you, because the likelihood of Mr. Fubara getting second term may be difficult, because they will not trust him again. They will believe this man that is in the first term that is fighting me. If he gets his second time, he's not looking for anything again. He may even make it a proper fight. So he may be worried in that regard, and he may just accept in a way. And then I know definitely there's no way they will come back together, and the situation will be the way they were before that time. So for me, the system has been like this for long. We have always had politicians who always think about their own personal interest, and that personal interest is the reason why you see most people who will be APC this morning will become PDP in the afternoon, and become Labour Party in the night, or you become Labour Party in the night, and in the morning you become an APC. You see somebody who will come up on national, international TV, talk bad about a party or about the president. You can see Mr. Buala. He said once if you have intelligence or if you have brain, once you join APC, your brain will shut down. So and you can see that today now somebody is behaving as if the brain has been shut down. So that is, you see, politicians is about interest. Something that you can never say never in politics. You can't say this one cannot happen. Anything can happen in politics. You cannot say this one cannot work with this one. It's not about fighting. It's about interest. Once the interests align, yes, they work together.
Yes, speaking about the interest, Barrister Deji Adeyanju, while he was speaking on the national television, arranged a chronological order of those that have helped Nyesom Wike, and he ended up fighting with them. And he stated that it is very possible, going by the antecedents of Nyesom Wike, that a time would come when he would have a fight with the president. Do you see that in the offing? And what do you think that President Bola Tinubu is equally preparing, knowing that he understands politics and betrayal very well? Do you think that both of them are just in denial? They're just lying to themselves, just for the interest that they have?
I want to align with the Nigerian that the people who have helped Wike, majority of them, not even majority, almost all of them, have helped Wike have been the people who are his enemy today. And I will not be surprised if this is also the same. As it is today, they are playing politics because all of them he's a minister, he's the president, they are enjoying themselves. Once their interest is not aligning, you see the other side of both of them. But the president can play politics very well. You know, he's also said he's a good politician. But I know it's not only him. It's not only Mr. Wike. It's even a national El-Rufai. People who brought him into politics. You can see Atiku brought him into politics. Yeah. He fought Atiku to go and join Obasanjo. He joined Obasanjo. He fought Obasanjo to go and align with Yaradua also. I can't remember. He fought Jonathan. Later he became a friend of Jonathan. He fought Jonathan to become he abused Buhari in favor of Jonathan. Today, yesterday, he was Buhari's one of the Buhari's spokesperson in quotes. Yesterday, he was also one of the Aswaju strongest supporter few months ago or few years ago. Today, so it's not only him. Majority of the people who claim they are politicians, who claim they know how to play politics, that's the way they behave. They don't see betrayal as anything. They don't see. They see everything as politics. They see it as a game that if you don't play your game very well, they will be. So they don't that issue you are talking about. That's the aspect of they don't think about. They play what is on ground now. They will leave it for tomorrow. Will come and they will play it the way it comes tomorrow.
But how do they feel? But how do they really feel? You are a politician yourself. How do politicians truly feel when they are living in denial? When they feel that life is just about politics and not emotion? They don't think of how much it affects the next person when they hurt this person. How do they truly feel? Do they sleep and sleep well? That's the question.
Because people who are supposed to even caution them will be praising them. They like I said, what makes you a good politician in Nigeria is to know how to manipulate, is to know how to deceive and get results, is to know how to. So if you are getting results and people are praising you for being a good politician, are you going to feel anything? You feel okay. Did you not hear what Governor Wike said? Mr. Wike said. He said when he was asked a question, he said, "Who is Tinubu without me?" So you can see the way he placed himself. He has seen himself as the alpha and omega of Tinubu. That without him, Tinubu cannot survive. So that's the way, and people are praising him for being the one who achieved, who made one of the people who make it happen. So and he seen himself. So if you are doing something, even though you are doing it wrongly, and people are praising you, will you feel anything? You won't feel. People who are supposed to blame you, who are supposed to say, look, you are giving us hardship, you are creating problem for us, are the same people that will be praising him and say he knows how to play politics. He's a master strategy. He's a good politician. So if you can manipulate and get results, people praise you. So why will you feel bad about that? That's why you see most people who don't know how to manipulate, who don't know how to do shali, who don't know how to do. You can see Mr. Wike when he wants to greet Mr. President now. You can see how well he will bend. And I've seen that kind of bend even with Mr. Peter Obi. Today you see Mr. Peter Obi as his board.
Yes.
I've seen him bend down in that manner. Yes. So Mr. Peter Obi, I've seen him bend down in that manner to Mr. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I've seen him bend in that manner to so many other people. Today, President Jonathan, even his wife, today, those people are like a boy to him, according to him, in quotes. So it's about time, it's about what happened. So what they believe is that we are playing politics and playing it well. That's why they will tell you this politics. Politics is about manipulation as far as they are concerned. It's not about people. It's not about giving people the dividend of democracy. It's about them getting what they are looking for. Once they get what they are looking for, they are good politicians and they are doing well as far as they are concerned. So therefore they will sleep well and they will even feel they are able to achieve what other people cannot achieve. I'll be able to do this, I'll be able to do that, and I'll be able to get results. And that's why I'm where I am. So how would that kind of person feel bad? He won't feel bad because he's achieving as far as he's concerned.
Very, very true, Barrister. We just have to leave it at this particular point because one would wonder, just yesterday or day before, the presidency approved the 10 billion naira for a mini solar grid in Aso Rock because of the 923 million naira they are owing with PHCN in Abuja. You know, and this speaks to what you are talking about. Leadership in Nigeria is just about self. Once they can satisfy themselves, they don't care. Bola Tinubu has forgotten. He was the one that made it possible for the classism, band A to band E. And he's even left us with no band and going to form his own national grid. And it's actually very selfish, if you ask me. Don't you think so, Pastor Tunji?
You are right. You are right. That's the thinking of our leaders. They see them. They are leaders first. They take care of themselves first before thinking about the others. The citizens are complaining about lack of electricity. You are providing alternative for the Aso Rock, where you live, where you people are, and you are leaving the citizen. And some people who are supporters will come and tell you and give you excuses as to even in US,
yes,
the president they buy solar, as if US citizens are complaining of low light. If everybody in Nigeria is having light, even if you like, let the president buy 1 trillion naira solar, people will not even see, they will not even complain. But what we are saying is that there is no light. Majority are not having light in the country, 99%. And either the president look for solution to it, they are instead looking for solution for their own benefits. And then people are saying they don't well. There's nothing wrong in buying solar. It's not alternative energy. So if you are buying solar, if you are doing that to yourself, what are you giving to the citizen? Which alternative are you giving to the citizen? That is the question that we should be asking ourselves. Not that we are not saying it's bad for them to buy. If everything is in order, if electricity, there is stable electricity in the country, people will not be concerned about whatever the president is buying or whatever they are not buying solar or whether they are buying it. People will not be bothered. But what we're saying is that there is no light. There is no stable electricity. There is no affordable electricity, and rather the government are even spending a humongous amount of money, 10 billion naira, and then they want to acquire that for themselves. It's a pity. Mr. Henry, please, let's just leave it.
Thank you so very much, Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid, for being here. We truly do appreciate you once more. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be with you.
All right, people, that's just about the time we have for today. We'd love to say thank you to you for being part of it. Please do well to visit us if you may. You can always find us at enterprisetvnews.com, and also do like, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. I am Henry Igwebike. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.